Here, swimming and diving coach Eric Lindquist. Coach, season officially starts on Saturday with the Hamline Invitational. You did compete at the St. Thomas Relays, but training has been going on for a while now. Talk a little bit about the excitement of finally getting into a competition where you can kind of see where you're at individually and as a team.
Certainly, yeah. We started first week in October there. The Tommy Relays is a nice kickoff for us, but of course that's just a nice way to break the ice and knock the rust off. It's going to feel good to get out and race. I think our team's eager to go to the Invitational tomorrow. October to the first week in November, it's a while already, even though it's a long season. We're ready to give it a shot.
How do you, as a coach, how do you keep your athletes focused? I mean, because it is a grind. Like you said, you start the 1st of October, and here your first real competition is the 8th of November. That's a long time to just train, and I know, having talked to you, you've been hammering them pretty good.
Yeah, we've been getting at it pretty good. It's not too bad right now. I think we look to the next 3 weekends in a row. We're going to continue our training and competing. We'll get into a grind there for sure. We try to keep it fresh. You know, we've hit the weight room now, and we've got some other exciting things we do at practice from time to time to just keep it fresh. And certainly getting on the road as a team helps as well. So.
And let's talk about the teams. Let's go with the women first. Returners that we should be looking for, and really, I know having talked to you, there's some freshmen that could surprise some people this year.
Yeah, absolutely. On the returning side, our seniors, Ashling and Ann. That's exciting to see where that can go this year. 2 new faces for us. Katie and Reese on the freshman side. We're excited to see what they can do. And of course, we're a little bit larger on the women's side, so there's a whole lot of faces in between too. We're just excited to see where we're at. We need a benchmark to start the year kind of and then go from there.
And how about on the guys' side?
On the guys' side, same thing. We got Jimmy Lynch returning as a senior. PJ, brother to Katie, is a junior, and we're looking forward to seeing what he can do this year. Freshman this year, Zach Finkelstein out of Illinois. That'll be exciting to see what he can bring. And again, more faces as we start to grow a little bit.
You know, I'll talk a little bit about that because the rosters are bigger this year. It's got to make it maybe a little bit more difficult for you as a coach as you do your workouts, but it's got to be nice to know that you've got so many more people competing to maybe push each other.
Certainly, we want to grow. I'll take the challenge of filling the lanes a little bit more, but come meet days, challenging some of the schools we're looking to compete with, it's going to make it a lot easier to fill some of those relays and other individual spots so we can start our little climb.
And as you mentioned a little bit, how do you approach Saturday's Invitational? You had said it's important to get some benchmarks. I'm sure that you're looking at times, not necessarily place finish as a team for this meet on Saturday.
Certainly, yeah. We're looking at where we're at. Where are we at? We want to know where we're at, where we need to go. The place finish is a little bit irrelevant. You know, there's only a handful of MIAC schools there and 1 non-conference school. Places are nice for that day, but then really what it comes down to is where are we at and what kind of work do we need to do.
You know, we talk a little bit about your training. I know this week you've been going 2 days. You go in the pool early Monday morning, you go early Wednesday morning, early Saturday, and then in the afternoon. This morning, Friday morning, a little bit of a special guest, a couple of guests that grace the pool. Talk a little bit about the appearance of the Mullins.
Absolutely. Next week we'll participate in the Hour of Power for our 9th year, I believe, and that's comes from Carleton College, where in memory of Ted Mullen, one of their swimmers. It's now grown out of Division III. There's approaching 200 teams, I believe. Almost globally, well, I should say globally, many Division III schools and then colleges elsewhere, clubs that are going to participate. And Ted's parents, Rick and Mary, visited our school this morning to talk with our athletes, thank them for their participation, and encourage them to continue in the future, which we will next Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
You know, it's one of those things that having them here really brings a presence to what you do. Like you said, you've been doing this for a number of years, and for a lot of the kids, it's, okay, this is what we're going to do. But to have them here and kind of speak about the whole process of what they're trying to do and raise money for for cancer research, it's really got to kind of hit it home a little bit.
It certainly does, and I think the Mullins are from the Chicago area, and there are high schools in that area and swim clubs that are participating now. So now a lot of those athletes are moving on to college, and we have high school students who are experienced in it, but back at their hometown. So it continues the tradition.
Hamline Invitational on Saturday up in St. Paul, and then the Hour of Power Tuesday afternoon here at St. Mary's. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.